Morning guys, so I've just arrived at land. It's so exciting arriving and there's actually a footprint for the house. I'm actually stood in as what will be as living room, and the plan is we're going to have full glass on this front end of the house so we can take advantage of the views. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting this build done now and getting moved here. I'm here for a couple of days this time. Plan is to drill more holes for the balcony, and I've also got to finish screwing these floorboards down, so I've got a bit to do. Hopefully sun don't come out anytime soon. I've actually brought a pergola with me so I can set a pergola up so I can work in shade, because the other day it was just absolutely unbearable. So yeah, we'll see how we go. So I've actually decided, so the balcony is going to be here 3 meters, and then I'm actually wanting a staircase down here so you don't have to go through the house to access the balcony. So I'm actually having to do 9 posts, so I'm going to do 7 as there is there, so 7 more, and then there'll be a further one here and another one here to take the staircase. Pretty simple really. All I'm doing is tying a string line to that far stilt and then lining it up with this one, measuring 2.5 meters. So I'm going to put the stilts in at 2.5 meters and then have the balcony overhanging an extra 0.5 meter, just so it when it's finished it'll look a little bit better. So yeah, it's still cloudy here, so I'm going to crack on and get these holes done before the sun comes out. It's really difficult. It's really difficult to do by hand. I don't have much weight on me, so the ground is really dry and very, very hard. So I'm going to pilot a 100mm hole in first and then try and run the 200mm. But you'll see I'm going to struggle. I've brought a wrecking bar to try and break the dirt up, but before it took 3 of us to do all these stilts. I mean, we did 21. I've got another 9 to do, so I think I'm going to struggle, but it needs doing. I ain't got anyone else to help me, so I'm going to I'll get it out and get it marked up, and we'll see how we go, but it's definitely going to be a struggle. Right, let's get cracked on and see how we get on. As you can see, I have to swing off it. I literally have to sit on it like a bloody horse. It's just so hard, and that's just the 100mm. I've got to go 200mm, and the problem is when it's 200mm you can't sit on it because the chance of it catching a root or a rock are very high and it's going to do damage. So I'm just going to have to persist with it. It's don't get me wrong, it does a good job, and to actually dig it by hand would be an absolute nightmare, but certainly not the easiest when you don't weigh that much. Yeah, I've got 9 to do, so it's going to be an all-day job. But yeah, we'll keep at it. This is about 800 to a metre, so I need to get it all the way down. You know, it's going to be quite high here, so it definitely needs to be a metre deep. So yeah, there's no shortcuts here. You know, there's a lot of earthquakes around this area in Chile, so I've got to do it right. So yeah, we'll just keep persisting. Yeah, I'm not going to get that any deeper, so I'm just going to switch it out now and put the 200mm auger on. I don't know if you're meant to do this. It's really difficult when you pilot it, and then trying to get this to run on top of it. It bounces all over, but once it bites, it tends to work all right. And then we'll have to just go back to the good old hand tools and use a wrecking bar to break it up. But we'll see how we go. that is pretty much it as far as machines are concerned. Now it's just a matter of digging all the excess dirt that's in there, breaking it up with wrecking bar, then just keep going in with machines to try and clean it out. I've still got about another 400 mil to go. So yeah, it's pretty much donkey work. I think the hardest part is actually keeping hold of the machine to stop it biting and grabbing hold of you, and you know, you're having to keep tense all the time, and it's just does take its toll. But yeah, it's got to be done, so we'll just keep going. And then we'll rump machine back in it to clear it out and hopefully dig a bit more, but it's just too hard. Nearly a metre deep, which is, it's more than enough. You know, the main house, they need to be a lot stronger, but here it's literally just supporting the balcony, so no, I'm more than happy with that. So you're probably looking at about half an hour per hole. So I might be done in 5 hours maybe. 6 with a break, taking it a bit easier. That'll give me tomorrow to finish all the screws on the deck. And just like that, the sun's out. I've been here half an hour and it's just unbearable. I've brought a gazebo, but it's not really going to sit well on this bit of a slope, so I'm just going to put some sun cream on, put my sun protecting hat on and try and grin and bear it, and I'll just take time out. I've got plenty of iced water. I didn't think I'd ever complain about the sun, but trying to work in it is just absolutely horrendous. But yeah, it is what it is. We've got to work with it. I might even try and set up, because I brought some tarpaulins, so I might just put some tarpaulins over, and I don't know, I need to do something because I can't work in it. This one is absolutely horrendous. I'm struggling to get the 100 mil in there. It's just literally stones after stones, so she's struggling. I might have to put a bit of a sharpen on the edge of it, but I'm going to go to the 200 mil now and just try and do it by hand. But yeah, we'll keep persisting with it anyway. That's all we can do. So that's it, I've just finished second hole. I'm just absolutely ring wet through. It's only like 10:30, so the problem is I know we've got so much time to do this. We're not in a rush, but at this moment in time, Scarlett's dad's coming up from Santiago to help me, so I need to get things ready, because I don't want him coming, you know, it's 4 hours drive. I don't want him driving 4 hours to for this not to be ready. So it's just not a matter of just do it as you feel. I've got to get it done. So what I'm going to do now is set the pergola up, and then when it gets too hot down here, I'm going to jump up on deck and just start screwing in shade, just to have a minute. I was kind of hoping some were going to go behind this tree for a minute, but it seems to be going above it, so there's just going to be no escaping it down here. I might even set pergola up and see if I can put it down here while I do the holes. So yeah, that's 2 done. I've got 7 to go. I've got 2 days, but the chance of it being cloudy tomorrow are just very, very slim, so I can't risk it. So I'm just going to keep plodding and keep persisting, keep putting sun cream on, and yeah, just keep going. Hopefully I get it done. That one was horrendous. That was just literally stone, so that tool just doesn't like it, so I've literally just had to do it by hand really. But anyway, hopefully the rest are going to be alright, fingers crossed. So what I've done now, I've done this end post. I've just put a small stump in there just so I can line rest up, and I've done that end post. So I've just run my string line for centre, and then all I'm doing is just literally running a string from that middle column there, and then obviously bring it down to this string line, and when it meets that post, that's where this one needs to go. So it's literally there. So my next post needs to go there. I'm in a bit of shade, luckily. There's this huge pine that's keeping me protected, so I'm gonna do this one and just continue, and then when I'm in sun I'll head underneath and start putting some screws in. But yeah, that's how simple it is. I've actually been and got some of these like bolt screws as well, and plan is in every single stilt, wherever a stilt meets an 8x2, I'm just going to put 3 of these in, 2 on this side and 1 on the other. Just that added protection. Obviously with it being earthquake territory, I just want to make sure we're covered. We've already put 4 4-inch screws in each one. Like I say, I'm just going to put probably 4 in each one really, and just give it that bit of extra security. I don't think it needs it, but I'd rather be prepared and do it properly. So yeah, that's the next job. At least I'm under the house out away at sun. So as I've just finished the 7 stilts, I've just put them little stumps in temporarily, just to make sure it's all in line. I'm in a bit of a pickle now though, because I'm actually building the the balcony just as I have the house. Half of me is thinking, do I just not do the balcony and actually extend the house? Because it'd actually be, well, I've done them 2.5 meters and by 10 meters, so it'd actually be what, 25 square meters bigger, and then I can just do the balcony at a later date. What do you reckon? Am I daft? You know, we've always dreamt of having a tiny house. I mean, it's 60 square meters, you know, it's not a bad size, but that bit extra would be amazing. As well, like this is going to be the living room, so the plan is to have a big glass panel here and another glass panel there, and have like a glass corner. So if we did extend it to that stump there, the glass corner would actually be within that pine, so you'd be literally just touching that pine almost. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to let Scarlett decide on that one, because it's literally just I've got some big posts coming, concrete them in, and then just run 6x2s over to it, and then just put this flooring down and have a bigger house. And then I'd just have to do a balcony at a later date, you know, a 3-meter balcony. I mean, the other plus thing would be, by the time we got down to the balcony, it'd probably be high enough and big enough to park the car under, so you could actually swing the car in and park it under the house. But obviously it's more money, it's more time, yeah, it's more expense that we didn't really want to put into the house. But it's one of them, do you concentrate on building the house as it is, and then at a later date think, bloody hell, we should have made it bigger, and actually go to the trouble of making it bigger, which we can do, but obviously it'd be a lot more harder than if we just did it now. So I think I'm going to leave it as is and have a word with Scarlett, see what she thinks. So it's just gone 6 PM, so time to wind down. I'm going to get a shower, cook some dinner and start settling down. I normally sleep down in forest camping. We have to do about 4 trips because I haven't yet made a passageway with car yet, so you have to do about 4 trips carrying gear. But I was just sat up here and thinking, I think I might try and sleep under the house. I've brought my hammock. I don't think I'll have a good night's sleep, so I'm actually contemplating doing like a little platform here and putting my mattress on top. I've got a couple of tarpaulins. Yeah, I won't mind seeing what it's like up here on a night with view. See what the starlight's like and see what it's like at dusk and dawn. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll got plenty of wood here, and I think I'm gonna see if I can make some sort of like bed, a little raised bed. Don't know, might be a failure, might end up back down in woods, but yeah, we'll give it a go. That's it. I've got a set up. I mean, it's a bit open to elements everywhere, but no, I think that'll be right enough. Oh. Yep, I think I'll sleep just fine in here. And it ain't too bad if I have too many beers. I ain't gonna fall very far. Yeah, no, that's alright, is that? Right, do. I'm gonna go get a shower now and get some dinner on go, I reckon. So that's it, guys. I'm done for today. Time for a shower. I'll show you how this works. So basically, we've got a 2,000 litre tank up on entrance, and I've laid 130 metres of this blue pipe. There's about 20 metres of head, and it basically, just turn that on now. It basically runs this little gas boiler. So you don't need no electrics, you just need a bottle of gas and she's good to go. I feel $1 million. I'm really glad I put this shower in, honestly. It's I mean, we're going to be building for months and months, and I said to Scarlett what the plan is, hopefully I get my walls and my roof put up, get a septic tank done, and get a toilet up in the house, leave this here, then we don't have to worry. Then we'll have water, we'll have a toilet and a shower, so we can just come and Luke, it'll be safe for Lucas, and we can spend more time as a family while I carry on working and doing the inside of the house. That's nearly a wrap. Got my book, got my beer at hand, just chilling in the hammock. I was going to sleep in here. It's actually really comfy. I might end up sleeping in here, to be fair. So I've got my bed set up there, but I could quite easily drift off here. Absolutely unbelievable swinging in the hammock here. What a view. Hey guys, I'm in the sack, I'm in the elements. It's 9 o'clock. Only thing I'm concerned about is when I've been sleeping in forest in tent, I've been up in the night, I've found scorpions and tarantulas, so I'm hoping they stay away. I mean, I'm raised a bit, I'm on a higher deck, so I'm hoping they're not here. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Morning. Didn't sleep good at all, really. Oh. Mosquitoes buzzing in my ear all bloody night. I think I slept from like 9 till 1:30, and then from there it's just been shocking. So yeah, not great. So it's about 7 in the morning now, so yeah, need to get up and make a fire because I've got no gas on my stove, so I'm gonna go make a fire and get a coffee and bit of toast. Oh, then we'll crack on. So that's it, guys, for rest at day. I'm just going to finish off screwing these last 5 boards, and then I'm just going to jump down and actually dig these posts in deeper. Before it was going to be the balcony, so I wasn't too concerned. I've gone down 800mm, but now that I've decided I'm going to actually extend the house 2.5 metres, I'm going to dig them deeper. I definitely need them 1 metre, if not more. And yeah, then hopefully take you down and show you what my plan is. So my plan will be literally to put my stilts in here, notch them out, do the same, run 8x2s across like that, and then I'll literally just have to sit some 6x2s in here and take them over to the 8x2s, put some noggins in, and literally it'll be, yeah, just a continuation. Obviously the only downfall is we've done these in like one piece, these 6x2s, whereas here it's just going to overlap, but it was going to anyway for the balcony, so I'm not too concerned. You're not going to go looking under the house anyway. And then eventually I'm going to extend 1, 2, 3, so my balcony is going to actually be right down here, so the posts for these are going to be absolutely ginormous. But yeah, definitely worth it, having that extra 2.5 metres of living space and bedroom space. It's just going to make everything a lot bigger. Yeah, exciting times. finally finished screwing. Jesus, I've put about 100 screws in each board. There's 20 boards, so 2,000 screws. My hand is done. But it's a difference. It's actually really solid. You wouldn't even believe you're on stilts. So yeah, it's a bit of an overkill with screws, but it's definitely made it really solid. So the plan now is I'm just going to dig these holes deeper, and then hopefully in the next couple of days I can concrete my stilts in and extend the house. So just turn this round. So it's actually going to be 2 more boards wider. So it's quite a big chunk, really. It's going to be a lot bigger. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Unfortunately, I'll have another 1,000 screws to put in, but yeah, house is going to be a lot bigger. So yeah, definitely the right choice. So that's it for today, guys. Yeah, I'm going to head back now and grab some posts. I need 7 at 3 meters 20, and then hopefully either tomorrow or Saturday I'll come and get them concreted in, and then yeah, start extending the house. Yeah, it's a bit of a step back, but it's one of them. You know, we're not going to regret ever making a bigger house, but if we'd have made it smaller, we'd have always complained that we should have made it bigger. But now we've made it bigger, we won't complain about making it even more bigger, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think it's definitely the right decision, and yeah, looking forward to having a bigger place and planning it out. So yeah, we'll head back, and we'll see you next time.